Hello, BFT. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of my new solid-state brain install in my Ford Excursion. It used to be called my wife's Ford Excursion, but due to this, it just became mine. So, let me show you how it works. So you can see right now it's off. K means key sense, which means it's running. H is your heater jacket. T is whether or not it's up to temp. PU is pump. PR is pressure. And E is engine run. When they're lowercase, that means that they are currently off, or the input is off. Either the input or the output is off. And if they're uppercase, that means that they're on. And you can currently see that my system is in the off position. I am up to temperature, but I've got my switch turned off. And you can see that I'm running on diesel pressure, which is only about 60 psi. I'll go ahead and turn this on, and here's the click. Now it says auto warming up. You can see that the heater jacket is on, and very soon it will sense that the temperature is correct. I'll give it a little fuel. Try to warm things up a little bit. Okay, so it sensed the temperature went high. You can see the T went capital. Now the pump is on, but the pressure the switch is not engaged yet. And let me run down here. And there it goes. We just switched over to veg. And now we got auto on. And you can see that the PR is now capitalized as well. E went to capital because that means the engine run is now engaged. So if you were to remove your key, you would keep the engine running and go through a purge cycle. So that's how it works, guys. You can see that it's scrolling through information at the bottom. That's basically a data log that logs things like how many times your pressure switch has been activated. Alright. And as you can see, we are running on veg. Got your typical 75 pounds that I get when I'm on veg and my green light is solid. Now, if I was to hit the purge, which I'll pull over here and do that. Alright, so right now it's an auto on. I'm going to hit that purge switch. And you can see that it's purging. You can see that the inputs have changed. And I'm down to 20 pounds. Let go of that. The key difference here is that I'm not actually pushing a lot of current through those switches here like we were with the analog brain. Those are just inputs now. So when I push that purge switch, all the heavy lifting is actually happening in the solid state brain. It's very different than the way it was before. A lot safer. And the other thing is we can use those switches to actually program the brain with different settings, like your purge time and engine run time, things like that. We can reset sensors, so every time that you replace your Donaldson, you can reset the counter on that. So there's a lot of good stuff inside of this electronic brain that was never there in the analog brain. But the coolest thing is, when you see that second line there, what Jay calls the truth line, K, H, T, P, U, P, R, and E, with those, if you tell us on the forum exactly what's wrong or what it's doing and read those off, especially if there's any brackets around any of them, we can tell you pretty damn close what exactly is wrong, as opposed to, hey, my green light's not on. That's not nearly enough information. So there you have it, the overview of my new installation of my SSB and an F650 lower dash.